Right, I started opening up my box that I got, posting a wee cryptic thing on Twitter saying my next project and what's in the box. Started opening the box and realised I forgot to start recording, so this is as far as I've got. Taking my nice wee knife here, keep it on standby just in case. And this is little bit. Oh, this is as far as I got. Can't even say the words today. So Mia's going to chime in. Oh, look at this. This is what I got. I bought some lovely big size bubble wrap. See, does it? Oh, listen to that. Right. And I have a whole lot of packing peanuts. Yay. These lovely, great for the environment things. Can these be dissolved with something? I don't know. See. That comes with a plug. And Mia, will you stop battering the camera? Stop it. It's you talking to furry nuisance. Don't look at me like that. I'm trying to shoot a video here. Okay? Look. See? Is this for you? Is this for you? No, it's not. Right. No, it still has a cable. It is quite heavy. It's old. And it doesn't work. What could it be? No, it's not me. I'm sitting here. What is it? It's I got a master now. I have. Oh my. Missing 3 of the 4 screws, and most of the ones for holding the power supply in as well by the looks of it. And that looks funky in there. Yes. Mia, will you try and be quiet for a second, please? So, yeah. This product contains a battery. Okay, that's all I've got on here. Oh, and that looks okay. Good few scratches on it. A bit of discolouring. Top's a different colour from the bottom. It was number 5. 25! What can we make him alive? We'll find out. What else did this come with? Oh, that's in there. Got user guide. So if I get it whirling, I can see how to use it. I know a few other people say this. I like these as well, these kind of ring bindings. Whatever. When they do work, that is. They're also a right pain in the backside when pages start popping out of them to try and get them back in, and I had fun at the library when I volunteered there, ripping some of these types of things apart to put them through the scanner, because we had to move into a smaller office, so we lost all our space, and it was a choice of either binning them and losing out the information, or rip up the books and scan it all in. So that's what I did. Programming for the 6502. Cool. There's some more stuff in here. Another book, Discovering BBC Micro Machine Code. Well, it's right there. Oh. Discovered the book. Advanced Programming. I didn't realise there were so many books were coming with this. I thought it was just a machine that I'd bought. Assembly language for the BBC. Yet another one. What the hell was this? Invaluable utilities for the BBC Micro. Book here. 6502 software design. Whoa. Something in here. What's this? Yeah, it was just part of just an old envelope. Just getting excited. Thought it might mean somebody's project or something like that. But, oh. Another book? Oh, assembly language for the 8,000. Ooh, cool. Anything else? We done? Just the last one. Assembly language programming for the BBC microcomputer. Yay. Sweet. Well, I think that's my lot. I didn't realise I'd bought all the books as well. Cool. Nice shredded paper here. See, what was it? What did he send me? Oh, I can... This is bank statements. Whoa! Person sent me their shredded bank statements. Should I try and put them all together? Nah. It was from the Halifax. I don't know if that was a bank statement or... There's a lot of numbers and stuff there. I bet if it is legible still. Yeah, that just kind of goes to show you, don't go with a strip shredder. If you can get one, go for one of those cross-cut ones, because they make a nice thing of completely shredding all this stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody with animals that might enjoy that, but I don't know what the hell to do with these packing peanuts. Check to see if the best way of disposing of them. But, right. This is going to be part of a couple of wee videos anyway. Not entirely sure when I'll put this out. I'm going to take the one last remaining screw out and see what it looks like underneath the hood. Other than that, that's pretty much all I've got planned to do with it today. I do, however, I did decide to get a bit ahead of the game, considering it's BBC Master, and we all need our power supplies done, so I bought the cap kit for doing that from RetroManCave. I did. Right, come on then. Come on. Come on, yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Everybody likes it when you appear in videos and streams of mine anyway. There you go. Right. So. Right, there's the camera's there. You see yourself? See yourself in the camera? Do you see it? Oh, just one cuddles. Just one cuddles. Thank you. Thank you. My ears are clean. They are. I've had a bath. I am clean. Right. I hope you have been. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Or, no, you'll see me in the next one. I can't see you through the computer. Not yet, anyway. Aye. Yep. Okay, opening up, you can see, yes, what looks to be some nice corrosion in the power supply. Take it that's where once upon a time the batteries were. Also a bit of corrosion around the RF shielding, but I plan on getting the RGB to start, so I'm not overly fussed on that. The board itself looks, for my quick eyeing over, looks to be quite clean. As I said, I don't know when I'm going to put these videos out. I like to learn how to do a little bit of editing while doing all this, and learning how to unfuck some of these old machines. Language. I know, bad boy. Anyway, there does seem to be a battery pack, but I don't know. I think that might be homemade. Is it going to focus? Probably shouldn't have tried to zoom in there. Try to be too much of a smart arse. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's seen better days, so it shall go to the bin. Power supply, I'm gonna, it should be fairly self-explanatory where all these cables go, but I'm going to take some more pictures so I know exactly where they go. Mia, because I'm talking to myself and not to her, has decided to go and come back in and have a wee sing, as she likes to do. I'm not too sure what that EEPROM is, or ROM chip even. Oh, ain't gonna focus. Why is that not focusing? Come on. Focus. Here we go. If you know what that is, please let me know. I'm not too sure where to have a look to see what version of motherboard it is. Is it? Is this number here, which is not going to focus? Because why would it? Camera, here we go. You can do it, camera. You cost me a bloody fortune. Yeah, there we go. Now, is that the like serial number for this, or version number, I should say? I don't see anything else. It jumps out at me and says, "Dad, is this you're an umpty?" But there's room for doing some things. If this works with a power supply repair, even, or I hope not. I hope I don't need to replace the power supply. But even if I do, I'll do something. and hopefully I get this up and running. I do, as I said, do have some plans. I quite fancy putting a coprocessor in this, and putting, well, getting one of the adapter boards to put a Raspberry Pi Zero in here. I have a Pi Zero kicking about here somewhere. I bought one when they came back out at £10 a go, thinking I'll need that. I've had it about 3 years now and I've never touched it since. So obviously didn't need it that much at that point. But yeah. Anyway, that's what it's like inside. Bit dirty and dusty. There's the keyboard. Doesn't look too bad, from what I can see. Oh, now is that a repair number? Or is that an assembly date or whatever? I don't know. Of the 18th of the 8th, 86. Oh, I was just a bairn back then. Oh, 86. I'd be coming up an 8-year-old at that point. And inside of this, it's not too bad. Bit of yellowing, a little bit of light cleaning because as friend over on RetroManCave says, don't want to go and wipe out all their history on these things. They've lived a long life, and hopefully this one will live again and we can have some fun. Right, okay, the battery's about to go, so bye again. Okay, I forgot to put my microphone back on this. Yeah, I gotta focus. Just about, kinda. Well, yeah. I think those caps are definitely the worst for wear. Be said. This is getting to be really quite difficult to try and film this. All one-handed here. Oh. I'll do the smarter thing. I'll put that down and I'll move myself away and try and, yeah, get that. And suddenly things come into focus. Yep, caps are, those two big ones are definitely gone. Bet that made a nice bit of smoke. Oh, I don't know if I should just get the rest of them and go through every single other capacitor there. Might be the smarter thing to do. I will also be taking this somewhere and giving it a hell of a clean. Just look at the state of that. It doesn't get any better than the inside either, look. That is mine. Yes, I've taken pictures to make sure I know which way around the switch goes and everything. So it was interesting trying to get all this apart. So RetroManCave made it look so easy. I think they were micros, not masters, so slightly different. Yeah. So there we go. Battery light is flashing at me furiously here, so I better go and get this on charge. But yep, that's where I am today. I'll keep you informed of how we go. I might have to go and do a voiceover on this. I have taken a lot of pictures, so hopefully I've got something that I can put together. Right. See you in the next one. Right, hopefully this is recording, you can hear me okay. Which my fan's running there to, I think I'm running a bit of a temperature today. Right, after what's being far too long in between, we're finally getting round to trying to do something with this power supply. And also testing out my new desolderizing tool, which I think is having a good melt away at something. At least it's smoking away good still. I hope that's not the end of the thing. Yeah, we'll soon find out. Let's see, did this go straight ahead? Yeah, why the hell not? Let's give it a go. It's taking something off anyway. We rattle about and yeah, man, looks like something's moved. Now this will be the fun one. It's definitely doing something. Right. Well, this is probably not the most efficient way to have all this stuff set up, but you know. Right. Where's that come away? This is when I wish I didn't put all the tools away. Try my other soldering iron. Ooh. Don't know if I'm up to temperature yet, or up to the right temperature. I did see Neil's video before, and I didn't want to be burning the board on this. See how much we can sip up on this. Not been very successful with this desolderizing wick stuff before, but you know. Also, you'll notice that I am rather slow at doing these things, and I don't intend to have you watching every last bit of this. So you don't have to worry about that. But just know, yes, I do intend to have a good crack at this, and well, it's all part of the fun. Do I fix it or do I make it worse? Well, currently already doesn't work, so I can't even make it worse, I suppose. But there's probably somebody watching this and screaming out, going, "You should do this, you should do that." And you're probably saying, "You need flux." Because that's what my very limited brain is now saying to me. Going, "Taz, try flux," or something like that. That might help. So let's try some flux. And I'm also, I just seen that these are still here. I shall grab these. So I'll stop burning my fingers. But I don't feel like I've really done something with my soldering iron. Soldering, if I won't at least burn my fingers once, you know. Putting that up a wee touch. Right. Righty-ho, let's try again. Where was I? Yeah. And if you're also saying you should have had a larger tip, yeah, these are as big as ones I've got just now. I shall need to order something a bit bigger. I thought I had a larger one, but then I have an even smaller one. I also have an even smaller tip for the soldering iron as well. Yeah. Right. Come on. It looks like there is very little, if any, solder anywhere near that pin, but there's no movement in that at all. That's crazy. Maybe got a little bit of movement there. Just by putting a bit of pressure on the back of it. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Right. Come on. You're right away. Just let go. Hey, I think that side's out. More of that capacitor just falling apart at the back there, and even more of it now. Oh joy. Now you just tap in. Feels like it's just however it was cut. Ah. Okay, let's come right that way instead. And at least it's out. I'll check out that. Yeah, pad's still there. Everything. So. Hey, one down, 2 more to go, and I've not killed it so far. So I'm going to stop there for just now, and I'll cut back to hopefully I have installed the new capacitors. Then we'll see if it goes bang when I plug it in. Hey, bye for now. And well, as if by magic, here we go, my new capacitors, all fitted in. Yeah, this one might have seen better days, I don't know. I think it still could have worked. Plenty of life in that, is there not? Yeah, just slightly dead. No focus. No, yep, no, no, well, it's dead anyway. The rest of them went a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I've been fretting over this for ages, for it seems like nothing. I'm giving that a bit of a clean. I did remove a couple of bits of the green masking here and over here. It's quite hard pointing with my left hand here for me for some reason. I'd marked up which joints I thought it was that I had to go and desolder. I was right for 5 out of the 6. And I was having a look at the electrolytic capacitor here and thought, right, something doesn't look right, because I was seeing that you can see the negative side there is marked, and it was to one side like that, and I had the marked top and bottom. Out of focus here, out of shot even, and well, thankfully I have this nice strong light that I was able to shine it through from the back side and see where it was and spot which were the correct joints to attack. So, given that a bit of a clean down to go and take off the excess flux, I can't find where my my cleaner stuff is. I just used some methylated spirits, so I'm going to leave it for a couple of days just to make sure everything's evaporated before I plug it in. Just don't want to cause a fire. So hopefully next time I'll have this in its back in its wee cage, and we'll plug it in. I've had to go and put a new battery in my tester here, and we'll test some voltages before we plug it in to the computer. and hopefully we get the sounds that I want, not, well, not a sound that I don't want, essentially. Right, see you in the next part. Okay, hopefully you can hear me okay. To be honest, I was thinking about cheating and plugging this in and checking to make sure it did work before filming, but I thought, well, if it blows up I can't make it do that again, so I need to catch it and film the first time. So I hope I've got the switch in the right position and that it should be off at this moment in time. I have my multimeter here, nice cheap and cheerful one, ready to go and test some voltages. Everything back in. You may notice a slight difference to the power supply itself, as it's now white. This is because just how minging the case was. I didn't want to put it back in the BBC looking like that. Right, I can't stall it any longer. I could, but I'm not going to. Oh, wish me luck. Even though God knows when I'll actually put this video out. Well, so far so good. And remember folks, don't try this at home, I'm a trained numpty. Well, again, nothing went bang. So let's see if we get any power. Voltage. Be able to see from there. And survey says, oh, well, that's on this line here. I'm not entirely sure what it should be, but I don't think 1.4 volts. Okay, I get nothing on the purple at all. So that was my negative rail. I'm on the right setting, aren't I? Yeah, well, it's still 0.4 voltage. Yeah, I had it right. Well, that's certainly interesting. .2 volts, half a volt. What was this one? 0.2 as well. It's definitely switched off. Or switched on, I should say. Ah! That looks better. I think I may have my switch on upside down. Right. So, 5 volts. Oh. 5 volts. Am I missing something? I thought there was a 12 volt line. Have I not pulled it through? Do I need to open this up again? You wouldn't be at all surprised. No, what? -5. Right. I think I need to investigate some things, because I'm sure this is supposed to have a 12 volt line as well. But anyway, as you can see, nice, clean. I do have the sticker to go back on the top here. I'll sure that's switched off so I don't short myself out. Or is it just a 12 volt line that comes through that? Oh dear. Well, back to having a look at the schematic and see what things say. Anyway, well, at least I know I haven't killed it. So, hey, there's a step in the right direction. So, till the next time. Which again will all be in one video for this anyway, so in a minute. Right, I've got power supply back in place now. I've given the keyboard a bit of a clean. I've not bothered taking all the keys off to clean them out. Just got all the dust out and everything. I treated myself to some of these anti-static brushes. Get a whole set of them for about £6-7 on eBay. Not on eBay, on Amazon even. Also got some of this. So cleaned up the flux and all the rest of it on the bottom of this, and gave the board a bit of a once over as well. And I've not gone for, you know, all shiny brand new, but hopefully functioning. That's what I want to see, if it does that first. If it works first, then I'll come back and maybe tart it up a bit, you know, take the keys off and give this all a good clean. What I did do is, when I got the computer, I had a whole bunch of mismatched screws where they are there, all different sizes and types. So what I did was I went into my wee box of PC spares and grabbed the whole pile of the same type of screw, and they all fitted. So they're all screwed in right. The BSU is screwed in from an underside with some floppy drive screws. It's handy, same thread. So if you have them and you need to replace it, that's all you need. Right, next up will be testing to see if this works. But first I shall need to clear the bench of all this junk. Pull out a TV or something from somewhere, and to connect it up to see, well, if it powers up and doesn't go bang, and see if I get a picture as well. So, see you in the next bit. Right, I'm back, And hopefully this is the last part of the video before I need to go and try and stick all these things together. Some of the eagle-eyed might have noticed a small addition. Yes, picked myself up a black cub monitor which has dual inputs for both BBC and Atari ST, so I thought that'd be quite good. I've not really tested it. I took the top off, had a look, didn't see anything blowing or anything like that inside it. I switched it on, it made monitor turning on noises, and I got a line across the front of it, and that's it. But I now shall try. I'm going to switch it on and then power up the master and see what we get. See if it boots up or goes bang. So wish me luck. First get this on. There the switches. This monitor on. BBC plugged in. And now okay. You do get something, but everything looks like it's collapsed into one line on the monitor. So I may have some fault finding to check out my monitor now. So that being that, it looks like this isn't the last part. I shall now go and try and find an aerial cable and a telly and see what we get. So back in a minute. Right, take two. My old telly pulled out. This has served me for quite a few years and has some lovely inputs on it. One of the reasons I'm not getting rid of this. Right, anyway, this is what we've come to see. How do we do? Right, 3, 2, 1. Way! How cool is that? Let's see, does things work? Yep. Okay. I don't know how you get the number pad switched on. Oh. Ah. Okay. That'll need to look into. But I think that's enough for this video. I got to this point. Things are working ish. It's possibly the fact this is a BBC Master and it should have a battery backup hooked up to it, and I don't have that. The original one was, well, it didn't come with it, and it leaked all over the place and leaked all over the power supply. That was the reason why I painted it. So I think in the next video I might look into, well, I'm going to look into why the keyboard's not working. Well, some things are doing something. Right. That, and also I'll need to look into what's up with my monitor. So, as I said, that's all from this one. And unless I poke at this for a wee bit and find something that is off the obvious, and it gets up and running, that's the end of it. So, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Hi, welcome back. Right, I hope this is going to be the last video for this, or the last section for this video even. I think I got up to the part where I was needing to order a CMOS battery for it. I did, got them from Retro Clinic here, not sponsored, just where I got it from, if you're needing one. I put it in, went through all the settings and everything, which they very kindly give you a list of what commands you need to put in, which is handy because it saved me a lot of mucking about and searching on the internet for it. But anyway, computer's been sat, unplugged, switched off for quite some time, so let's see if it has all worked and is keeping its memory and everything's doing what it's supposed to do. We have life! Yay! Okay, let's go do the normal wee up, delete, and oh, see, and still need to clean that a bit better, I think. Maybe we need to clean the G. I haven't actually gone through the keyboard to make sure everything's clean. I think 0 is a bit dirty. Yeah, that's a simple, silly wee thing, isn't it? There you go. Hello world. And, well, that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. If anybody knows why I'm getting a buzzing kind of hissing sound coming from the speaker, if you could let me know, that'd be nice. But got it working. Obviously the next thing to do is to go and clean the contacts on the keyboard, make sure everything, all the keys and that are working as they should. Then I'll start firing some programs at it, see how I get on. On that, that's where it's going to finish just now. There will be upgrades getting done to this in the future, so we will be coming back to this and doing some more work to it. Possibly now looking at it in this light, I don't know if you want to see, come on, down a bit. Yeah, there's quite a bit of discoloration even, and some heavy scoring on the top here. I might look at doing something to try and clean that up. I'm torn because there's a computer of its age, it's showing its battle scars. I don't know whether or not I should leave them as is or try and clean it up. But there we go. Anyway, till the next one. Taz, saying goodbye. Bye now. You smiling? Hmm? You happy, Ruth? Jane, you're snippy.